They told you silver was boring. They told you it was old money. They told you it was controlled, capped, boxed in. But what they never told you is why it had to stay that way. For years, silver didn't trade like a metal. It traded like a promise, a paper promise. Contracts stacked on contracts, claims on claims, layers of leverage built on the assumption that nobody would ever ask the most dangerous question in finance. Can I have the real thing? Because the truth is, silver has been priced in a market where most of the silver doesn't actually exist. Futures, options, ETFs, unallocated accounts, all designed around one quiet rule: cash settlement over physical delivery. As long as price stayed low enough, that system worked. At lower levels, nobody rushed vaults, nobody stressed inventories. Nobody demanded bars instead of balances. But then demand didn't just rise, it changed. Industrial users needed supply locked in. Solar, EVs, electronics. Silver stopped being an investment and became a necessity. At the same time, investors started asking harder questions about inflation, debt, and whether paper assets really settle when it matters. And that's when the pressure built. Because there are moments in every market where price stops being about charts and starts being about credibility. Around $75, silver entered that zone. Not a magical number, not a conspiracy switch, a stress point. Above it, the math starts breaking. Paper exposure grows dangerous. Delivery risk becomes visible. Warehouse levels start getting watched instead of ignored. Premiums creep up quietly while spot price pretends everything is normal. And the banks know this game better than anyone. They don't fear high prices. They fear too many people asking for metal at the same time. Because if even a small percentage of paper holders demand delivery, the illusion collapses fast. Not slowly, violently. That's why silver never drifts upward. It sleeps, then explodes. So when price finally pushed through that level, when it didn't reject, didn't stall, didn't roll over, it wasn't permission being granted. It was reality asserting itself. Shorts scramble, hedges flip. Momentum traders pile in. And suddenly the market has only one way to restore balance: higher prices that force demand to slow. That's why these moves feel different, fast, uncomfortable, almost panicked. Because this isn't speculation. It's settlement risk surfacing in a leveraged system. And if this sounds familiar, it should. It's the same story playing out across finance. Paper claims versus real assets. IOUs versus delivery. Trust versus math. When systems are built on promises, they work beautifully. Right up until the moment settlement actually matters. Silver isn't leading because it's shiny. It's leading because it's small, essential, and impossible to print. And once a market crosses the line where physical reality overrides paper confidence, price doesn't climb politely, it reprices. This isn't the end of the story. It's the reveal. And just like always, by the time the headlines catch up, the move is already gone. Welcome to Real Price Discovery. Live the life.